Hello, viewers. I just wanted to say real quick in this video, INCHEM is working on purchasing companies in the stock exchange that went bankrupt and stuff like that. So we're looking on diversifying our investments overall across the board, across North America, and we should now have a monopoly of the global chain of products, depending. But the thing is, I don't want to necessarily change it all, every company that we end up purchasing to InCam. Uh, these people work and made these companies, right? And the idea is to uh, invest, right? So I'm kind of letting these companies operate on their own for now, and funding what I would like to fund and stuff like that. Uh, I haven't received too much word or information yet, but GTF2 said we're working with Universal. We may have purchased rights or purchased a company. I don't know for sure 100%. I'm waiting to see how it goes because like you should know, we are working on developing our inventions to print dinosaurs, and we are looking to have a wildlife sanctuary for dinosaurs in Canada. We're also considering making a movie at this wildlife sanctuary or a documentary. I would like to have a rewrite of Jurassic Park or a follow up to Jurassic World, kind of explaining InCam and Halo and Data Print. Uh, and I'm not saying there won't be action scenes. It depends on these animals. I don't want to mistreat dinosaurs, right, to make a movie. But if they're willing, if they're game, and who knows, maybe they would love to make a movie. I don't know. Uh, maybe they would like to be stars. I don't know. I don't know. Is what it is. Who knows? Maybe there will be action scenes. I don't know. It depends. I have some ideas for a movie, but I don't want to talk too much about it just yet. I don't want to. It's just I don't have an actual script yet. I have ideas, but I didn't take the time to dot out a script just yet. I'm also waiting on seeing what kind of specimens we reprint, right, and so forth down the road. So what kind of movie we're gonna be able to make is depending on that. What kind of specimens we will have, and what level of training they will have. Because frankly, they should be very friendly dinosaurs. Even a T Rex. They should see humans as friends. But I'm sure they would still like to you know, uh, live in the wild too. But they're gonna need human interaction. They're gonna need us for food and shelter and stuff. You know, so it would be kind of interesting on doing a movie with live dinosaurs. So I was contacting Universal a little earlier. I went on their YouTube page and I wrote a few comments on one of their videos. I haven't received any word yet. Just have to were on the line. They said we outright purchased Universal and you own the studio. So if that's 100% true, I would love to make another Jurassic World movie after this next one is released. I don't want to change what they were working on because it actually looks like it's going to be a good movie. I don't know what the whole movie is, but from what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be a decent movie. Uh, but frankly, I would like a rewrite of Jurassic Park using my tech, our tech, my inventions, and you reuse certain elements from the movie, maybe not all the movie, but certain scenes, reenact them, using live dinosaurs. Uh, you know, so who knows? GTF2 said Universal was actually very interested. Uh, it's not necessarily about being bought out or paying for raise or but it not necessarily going bouncing back and forth. Uh, GTF2 said they heard about my work and instead of like uh, one suing the other or vice versa, uh, they were actually interested in making a movie with live dinosaurs. Instead of paying me for using live dinosaurs, or instead of suing me, they would have preferred I outright bought the studio and fund and use my dinosaurs to make a movie. Uh, so it would kind of be like an actual documentary with possible action scenes. Uh, I don't know if we're gonna CGI the action scenes or simply try to train the dinosaurs to act. They should be smart, but I don't know if they would be willing to act out certain scenes. So it really depends, right? It really depends on these dinosaurs. I don't want to abuse them, you know. The point would be to make somewhat of a live action documentary with live dinosaurs with a little action in it to keep the fans of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World interested, but no doubt any dinosaur fan would like to see a real dinosaur, right? You know, at the end of the day, all the fans would simply love to see real life dinosaurs, whether or not they're vicious. You know what I mean? So, and the point is not necessarily to make a fortune, but at least allow the people to see these animals and kind of keep an upkeep to keep the business going, right? Keep the funding for the park and stuff. I want to leave Universal their own, whatever they do. The movie, they're not only making Jurassic Park movies. I want to let them have full control of what they do. I simply wanted to make a good dinosaur movie. A good Jurassic Park movie with real life dinosaurs, and that's what I'm hoping to do with Universal. And I'm very proud to have brought dinosaurs back from extinction because it's been my dream since I was a kid to be a paleontologist and possibly clone a dinosaur. And I did it without cloning. I did it with an entirely new invention of mine. I got a lot of help from the team. I would not have been able to do this alone. But just the thought of bringing some of them back, I'm extremely proud that I'm the one who thought of it. Using fission or electricity to reprint carbon life. Give them a chance to come back. And whether or not we can reintroduce them in the wild is one thing, but at least they would have a chance. Some of them would have a chance. Some species we may be able to reintroduce in the wild in the future. It depends. It really depends on where. It depends on what they eat. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on their diet and where we could reintroduce them in the wild. I would see compies reintroduced in an Amazonian rainforest. Something like that. Give them a chance. And it's not only dinosaurs. We can reprint woolly mammoth, extinct rhinoceroses, the saber-toothed tiger, we can have a Cenozoic area in the park, depending on where. We could have a few mammoths reprinted and reintroduced in the wild up north of Canada. Uh, you know, uh, so INCHEM is making great advancements. Uh, and to any company, to the company that actually had the name INCHEM, I hope we can work something out. Because I would bankrupt you no matter what with my Halo because it does produce a lot of power. And I know we would have a legal battle for the name and so forth. I would rather purchase the company out, to be honest, and not necessarily put people at the door. I don't know where this company is from, but I am looking at diversifying investments globally, not only in North America, because I would be investing in mining solutions, and I want to provide Halo machines to other countries, and I'm looking for gold, I'm looking for graphite, copper, I'm looking for sulfur, I'm looking for gas, gasoline, and investing in lithium mines to produce car batteries. Uh, I know Elon Musk is going under right now, but he's working with Donald Trump, possibly with Encore. I don't know for sure. Uh, and I want to work with Encore despite kind of stealing my thunder. Uh, but it would be a good idea that I have a U.S. company, uh, whether it's 100% owned by InChem or not. If I understand correctly, Encore did invest in InChem, and possibly, and I would work with them, find solutions. I know the Canadian government is very angry at Donald Trump. They don't want to annex the states or be annexed. But I've heard things from Donald Trump. He spoke good about me in my research. Whether or not we agree on everything, it would be a possibility of working together. Some sort of collab. To make a Halo art that would power all North America. Uh, Regardless, Encore is a good idea for a mining company in the States that would deal with thermal power. Uh, you know, uh, they would still have to work with InChem if they want to make a fission reactor, because I did invent a fission reactor using Halo. Uh, but I would be interested in working with Donald Trump and Encore to get some materials if we don't have enough in Canada uh, to build my machines. Because there's 10 graphite mines so far in the States. Canada, I don't know how many graphite mines there are, but there's the biggest one in North America is in Ontario. We actually have the biggest graphite mine. I just don't know how much I would need, and how we also need graphite for other things like TVs and cell phones, right? Screens and fiber optic lines and stuff like that. So it would be a good idea to invest in graphite mines or gold mines, period, across North America, whether it's in Chem or in Core. Uh, and I'm looking to work with Mark Carney. He's the elected prime minister. Congratulations, Mark. All the the people who were in the elections uh, presenting themselves for the prime minister role had potential. Uh, so congratulations to everybody. And I'm kind of sad that Jagmeet Singh is stepping down. He did a good job as a minister of defense. I hope he would still fill that position, because he was doing a good job. So, this is for now. All for now. I'll post more.